Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
boys, what an interesting locale we've chosen for
what
this
a fucking
time.
interesting intro that was.
Yo, yeah.
Ladies and guys,
Who knows? We're a little tired. As you can see, we're in an interesting locale here today. We went on a hike. Now
we
we're
did.
in a nice little oasis. You can't see it, but I'll put some pictures here. There's like palm trees and shit. They're all kind of dead. There's a bunch of bees buzzing over there. You won't be able to hear them, but we'll constantly be assailed by them, both in body and mind, by way of their buzzing noises, which are amplified off the rocks.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Open my eyes! Eyes! Ah! Ah!
Yeah, they're pretty loud, but I'm pretty sure as long as we don't bother them, we'll be all right.
They kind of quieted down now, I think.
You're kind of
Well,
quiet.
no, I can hear them now.
You're kind of quiet.
Just a tad bit, 'Cause there's probably people up there be like, "What the fuck is going on down there? Look
Fuck
at
'em.
these two assholes." They start throwing rocks, just a landslide.
Yeah, imagine people
Fucking-
just start throwing their trash and shit as they walk by. Get out of here, losers!
we
Fuck,
we die, all our equipment's destroyed and shit. Oh boy.
that'd be pretty funny,
Yeah, just a tad bit.
but also pretty shitty.
Yeah, just a little bit.
How's the
But
hike up? How's
it,
that hike up here, Nick?
it weren't too bad, and worked on my tan a little bit. Trying to even that shit out so I don't look like a pasty little ghost man, little ghost face killer.
I saw it. It looked like you had a vest on, but it was your skin.
Exactly. Yeah, you're 100% right. We'll put up some footage here.
Right here.
Oh no.
My glasses.
My glasses!
Wasn't that fun? Maybe we'll have some more footage for you later in the episode.
Will we?
Oh yeah, we can come back to different things. Like,
No, I-
we'll
Nick,
put another clip here. You did like what, 2 or 3? You did
Yeah,
some.
it took like 3.
Oh, geez, we'll figure it out. Yeah, as you can see, we're both in precarious situations here. Not really. We're kind of pretty well balanced.
That's pretty
Except
good.
right here in front of me. But I just won't go that way.
Yeah, just don't lean too much to the left.
Stand perfectly still. And I'll be fine. Caesar, how's your week been going?
Oh, let's see. Pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Busy. We were busy doing the things. We're going. We've been doing streaming a little more.
Got to do that.
Friday,
stream.
I was fucking too tired to do fucking anything. I needed to sleep. My body was just like, stay in bed. I'm like, I think I should listen to it this time.
Yeah, fuck it. You got to get some recuperation days in sometimes.
Yeah, especially since I always wake up with an alarm. It sucks.
Yeah, I remember those days. It was not. Have you gotten to the point where you wake up right before your alarm?
No.
Oh, that happened with me where I would set an alarm and it would always go off at the same time, and it got to a point where I would wake up like 5 minutes before the alarm even went off, like every night. So
Yeah.
my body just the clock got accustomed to the alarm. It's not fun.
No.
Jesus,
Woo,
very
hey there.
jarring. Hey baby, I'll give you some pollen.
No, I mean, but other than that, it's been good. Not too bad. Just been writing and doing all the other things. How about you?
The usual shit. Same old usual bullshit. Just doing nothing, procrastinating, playing video games, editing. Occasionally just to get it out on stuff out on time. Not working on comedy or anything. The usual.
Fair.
But I did learn.
You're gay?
Exactly. No, I didn't learn, but I found
You
out.
already knew that one, huh?
Exactly. Found out that the kangaroos, they're big. They're tall. Those
Right.
motherfuckers like stand. They can
Right.
stand. They just stand on their hind legs. They're tall as fuck.
And some of them are very fucking buff.
Yeah. And they can also swim. Apparently, they swim to islands and shit off like the coast of Australia and like New Zealand, and there's like islands and shit dotted around. They'll swim to other islands.
Really?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
it's crazy. It just comes back to my common thought that you don't need to go into space to look for aliens because we got plenty right here. We got fucking kangaroos.
First-hand experience.
We got giraffes. Yeah, we got Mexicans. We got a whole variety of aliens. But
Yeah.
just think about it, like if you ever look at a kangaroo and just like see it do things, like see it stand and keep itself standing up. It's like look at this giant fucking thing on these haunches, and it like squats down when it's moving around. It's like it's so fucking weird. And then, like I said, giraffes. Like what? Like look at a fucking giraffe. Look at those weird assholes, orange and with weird brown octagonal spots and those weird little horns. What are those horns for?
And
For
those
fucking
tongues.
telecommunications. Yeah, don't even get me started on the tongue. This is, oh boy,
That's the real antenna.
that's where you really want to put your data into.
Yep, that's how the aliens communicate with us is through animals, dude.
Just imagine aliens just are animals. There were no humans are the only things native to this planet. Animals are just like aliens that came. It's like we're gonna observe these guys.
Well, we're all animals.
exactly
Technically,
on the
you know.
inside.
No, we're all animals, technically.
We're all mammals, technically.
Okay, if you want to get really technical about
Yeah,
it.
because we're not animals. We're humans. Animals are animals, but we're all mammals.
We're still animals.
No, we're mammals. It's a
Boo.
slight rearrangement of the letters. Of
Oh, yeah,
and in
slight
there.
rearrangement of the letters,
Yeah,
drop an I. Yeah, I
yeah.
get you, bud.
Some people are animals,
Like you, when
yeah,
you,
like me.
eat that pussy.
Exactly. Like I'd consider Johnny Sins. He's an animal. Bert Kreischer, he's an animal.
Yeah. I saw speaking of Johnny Sins, I didn't see a porno of his, but I saw a funny clip on Instagram about it, where like some patient was dragged into the room, like, doctor, what do we have to do? He's like, well, what's wrong with her? And then the nurse was like, oh, I'm not too entirely sure. He's like, well, first let's get her clothes off.
Of course, you gotta do that first and foremost.
Yeah,
Doctor, it's her foot. We gotta get her clothes off. We gotta see if there's any other abnormal injuries on this subject patient
shit,
rather.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, man. I had a list of shit I want to talk about, but it's on my phone and I forgot it already. So
Yeah,
we'll go off the cuff. I'm sure there's
isn't
other
that how
things
we
too.
always do it off the cuff?
Yeah,
At
we
least
always
I always do
we
it
try
that
to
way.
write shit down. Oh, there was one thing. There's
No,
oh, okay.
shut up.
Cut where everyone go home.
Roll the credits.
Those Chinese spy balloons
Oh, the
been
ones that they've
shot
been
down?
shooting down
Yeah.
and shit.
Well, apparently one of them was the one that was shot off the coast of Alaska. There's some talks that might not be a Chinese spy balloon, but it might just be a hobbyist balloon.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby balloon.
What did you see that too?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that too.
there's like I don't think it was Hobby Lobby, but I think it was just like a hobbyist group.
Dude, I've
And
been hearing a lot of things about it. At first, people they were saying like, "Oh, they're not." They're like, "We don't know what it is." And now, when Biden went out with this statement, "These are balloons. They are nothing more." And then everyone's just like, "Fuck! It's all a waste of time. I hate it." But like, I don't know. There's just a lot of stupid, controversial shit. Like, I'm pretty sure if aliens were kind of come and communicate with us, it wouldn't be that way. It's
yeah,
a little less ridiculous, if you ask me.
it's a little, yeah, they'd have to be a little clueless
Dude,
to believe
boom.
that.
Roll the credits.
But yeah, no, apparently like one of those groups like the Midwest. They it's like ballooning, like that's one of their hobbies, and they just lost track of one off the coast of Alaska around the same time that one got shot down. So there's people saying that, oh, maybe that was just a fucking
Yeah, probably.
it was just a hot air balloon they shot down full of traveling and vacation photos.
Oh,
Who's to say?
that would suck, but for
Yeah,
the family at least.
yeah, no, no, it wasn't a hot air balloon. It'd be funny though that since
Yeah, a bunch
all
of
this
people
shit's
on
going
there.
on, there's a hot air balloon festival. It's like, God damn it! They get their guns, shoot them all down. They're coming en masse.
They're invading.
Yeah. Speaking of invasions, I watched a movie this
Russia?
week. Yeah. It was called Mars Attacks. It's a very, very, very good movie from
Oh,
I think the 90s. I think it's got tons of fucking actors. It's got Jack Nicholson as the president.
nice.
It's got
Nice. That's probably pretty funny to see.
he's fucking great. It's got a bunch of other people that I can't remember, but it's a great time. It premises like it's a Tim Burton directed it.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
all
it
right.
came out like the 90s, I think. It's a callback to like 50s alien movies. Like the soundtrack,
Oh,
like the boo-doo-doo, like
yeah.
it's a callback to that type. And the aliens like big heads and eyes, and they look like skulls, and they talk like
Oh
yeah.
god,
It's
all
it's a little
cringy
annoying,
and
but
shit.
no, it's so great. They just come down and all they want to do is just fuck with humanity. They're just killing people, just zapping
Just
them.
fuck around with people,
It's
pull
so
pranks on
great.
them.
It's a hilarious movie. It's so fucking funny. There's one of the characters in it. She's an old lady, and she's been in a couple things. She's in
My favorite.
Beetlejuice. Exactly.
MILF.
She's a pretty old actress, but she's the best part of the movie. She's hilarious. Her character is like
What's her name?
I don't know her
What does she
name.
look like?
She's old. Have you ever seen Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
She's the old lady when she's their caseworker for the family. When they die, they die. She's like, I'm your caseworker, and then she's the old
Oh,
lady.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's that old
yeah.
lady. Put a picture, bam. Yeah, and her character's like senile, and she's old, and she's like losing it. It's like, oh, it's kind of sad, but she's so fucking funny. She delivers the best lines.
Yeah.
It's so great. Always will be. Hey, B, please leave. I'm not a flower.
Y'all will be fine. Just don't fuck
Yeah.
with him.
I've never been stung by a bee. I don't know if I'm allergic or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been stung twice.
Hopefully I'm not, and I don't get stung. And
No,
okay,
I'm
fuck
sure
off.
you'll be all right.
Don't go into anaphylactic shock.
That
I,
would suck, especially out here.
I think do they? Maybe now they do, but like when you're born, can they like test? Well, no, because there's no way to test if you're allergic to some shit unless they expose you to it and they see a reaction. It's like a baby that can be super fucking harmful because they're a fucking baby.
Yeah, I don't think they would do that.
I think we've talked about this before, but I want to do one of those tests.
Yeah,
Those
I
like
was.
allergy tests. They do like the 120 like swabs in your back, and
Yeah, that's what came to my mind right now. I'm like, I think you wanted to do that, so
yeah,
I was gonna bring it up, and then you talked about it right now. I'm like, it
yeah.
would be interesting.
Because I don't think I'm allergic to anything except latex slightly
Well,
from which I found from like my hands from those gloves at Little Caesars. It was like in like rashes and shit. And
that's what I thought too at first. I'm like, I'm not allergic to anything until I had calamari. Then I found out
really,
I'm allergic to squid.
oh damn, Jesus.
I had it once, and then it was really good. I'm like, oh, this tastes good. And then a few minutes go by, my throat feels a little stingy. I'm like, was it something that I ate off that menu? And I think about it, I'm like, the only thing I've never had before was that calamari. But I'm like, no, I think I'm just tripping. And then the next time I went back to that restaurant, like maybe a month or so later, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna get it again. And I'm pretty sure I've told the story before. I'm gonna get it again, just to make sure. And I got it again, and I ate it. And then it was a little worse this time in my throat. So I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm allergic to squid.
Well, at least you're not like deathly allergic. At least it was just like a slight irritation. You were able to get over it.
Yeah. Thankfully, if I was like, you know.
Yep.
I would not have been in that. It would not have been a nice situation if I started choking in that restaurant.
Yeah, no, it would have been quite
Quite the
awful.
pickle.
And you would not have been able to sue them. They would have been like, "Pfft, idiot, should have known.
Exactly, but I didn't.
Yeah.
So I've learned that I'm allergic to squid. I'm also I can't remember. I think there was another thing that I found that about myself, but I know for a fact I'm allergic to squid, which is weird because I like octopus and I'm not allergic to that.
Oh, interesting. Well, it's a different.
I like shrimp. I'm not allergic to it. Crab. I'm not allergic
That's
to it.
shellfish. It's
Yeah.
entirely different. Yeah. Yeah. Octopus, not squid. I guess it's you know. I can imagine like octopi. No, it's octopuses. Octopuses is the correct plural because you only make a plural word with like I at the end if it's derived from Latin, and octopus is derived from Greek. So the plural of octopus is
Oh,
octopuses.
fun fact for today.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah. But I can see like, yeah, octopus is like more like squishy and slimy, but like squids have like more like firmer like skin and flesh tissue. So I can see how there's like something in squid, like something in their like bodies that's like more,
Yeah,
that's not in octopi. Octopuses, fuck.
you fucked up already.
Yeah, twice.
And here I thought we were finally going to prove that we weren't clueless.
No, well, yeah, we'll get there someday.
Yeah, one
No,
of these days.
when that happens, we'll just delete the channel. It's like, well,
Yeah, yeah. Delete all
we
two.
lied. Yeah,
Probably at that point, all 1,000 videos that we have.
like I said, all 1,000 subscribers. Who knows when that's gonna happen?
Bye. I don't fucking know.
Who knows?
Did you see those clips that I posted? Yeah, this is
Yeah,
fun.
they're pretty good. They got good views.
But you know what's funny? We gained like 7 subs from that.
What?
But then like hours later, I checked again and we lost all 7. Because in my mind, I'm like, they
Damn.
probably checked out. Like, oh, what are these guys up to? And then they saw everything and they're like, nope, fuck them. Doop,
I
doop,
saw we were
doop,
at
doop.
232, which is two more than the 230 I saw we were at previously. But
Right.
I didn't know about the 7 part. I missed that.
No, we were at like 239.
Damn.
And then, I was like, damn. And then like I
Uh,
checked back when I was at work later last night. I was just like, damn, they all just left. They're like,
Yep,
nope.
they fucked off. It's like, nah, this isn't what I wanted. This is dumb garbage. You stupid assholes.
But I figured out how to put tags in the shorts now, so I think that helped a
Yeah,
lot.
I saw. Yeah, I do see some shorts don't, but some do, and maybe it helps. Oh,
Hey, what's up?
start talking to people, have a conversation over the fucking
Nah,
the edge.
we'll blur them out
Yeah, we probably
with the
can't
D
even,
noise.
Ah, I hope this comes out good. I hope this is recording. I'm pretty sure. I'm positive it is. 'Cause I
Well,
saw it.
I'm pretty sure too.
It's hard to see in the light, but I know I hit that.
Well,
So
why don't you
it's all
check
good.
real quick?
Yeah, my legs going a little bit to sleep, so it'll be good to.
I mean,
move
you
about,
clicked
stretch about.
record, right?
Yeah.
We'll just cut this part out. No one
goddamn
needs to see this part.
No, they'll see it. They'll love it. Get out of here, Nord. Dumb VPN shit coming up. Yeah, we're going.
Okay,
There's
just
2
don't click
tracks.
pause.
Oh yeah, there's 2 tracks. Yeah,
Cool.
we're
Just
we're
don't
all,
click
all
pause.
good in the hood. Ugh. Do a little.
Like last podcast when
Oh
you're
yeah, that was
stretching.
just sad bit. Yeah, that was just because I'm I'm an incompetent idiot. Just
Oh, I didn't say it.
classic Nick behavior. Oh fuck. Speaking of which, I fucked up my hand doing.
It still hurts.
Yeah, I got an ace bandage. When we're done doing this, we're heading back. I'm gonna wrap it up in there. But
Well,
just
I told you, you gotta stop jacking off with that fucking olive oil. It's
I
too much velocity.
hey man, the extra virgin just does something. It exfoliates the pores on my shaft. It just makes it a much more pleasurable experience, end to end.
I remember.
And I didn't hear you complaining when I made you that pizza afterwards.
Well, I mean, hey man,
That
homemade is
that
always
nice
the best.
Alfredo crust, a little bit of garlic on there.
Yeah, especially when you made it with your own cheese.
Exactly. Dude, you can't get much better than that.
No, I mean, I'd hope not,
I cut off
but
the little bit of extra foreskin I have for some crisped them up, made them look like olives.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
really
it was great.
appreciated that. It added a nice crunch and a little savoriness to it that I wasn't expecting.
Exactly. That's a little bit of sweetness, which was a little off-putting, but welcome.
No, I mean, I'd just put a little more olive oil on top of the slice, and it balanced out well.
All right, just slowed it right off.
Yeah.
I still got to show you that movie,
The
the
which
Greasy
one?
Strangler.
The Greasy Strangler.
Yeah, man, it's a great movie. He was pretty greasy, and he was indeed a strangler. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was great times.
Good old
Fuck.
times.
Good shit.
Well, I think we should pause it.
You want me to? Okay,
Yeah, there's a lot of people coming.
okay, let's do this. We don't have to do everything, but just like we need something funny,
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a little bit of the start of us. Nixon shorts.
Oh, even up my tan, not look like a white colonizer piece of shit.
Ass. We're back.
And we're back. Hello. Sorry for the momentary.
Why are you so quiet?
Disturbance.
They're leaving now.
Yeah,
Just
I
talk
know.
normally.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a word, but I couldn't. I'm a little high. I did smoke a little before we came.
Oh, you did?
Just like two, the classic. I gotta do at least 2 bowls.
Oh, okay. The classic Nick move.
Exactly. I'm trying to stop that too. Just trying to do 2 in a row. You gotta do one and then just chill for a minute, and then maybe do second later. But
No,
saves weed a little too.
I'm the same way. I understand. I get it.
So you can't overindulge too much. But I'm getting better with liquor though. I've only had 4 drinks this week. It's
That's good.
Saturday, so yeah, it's not 4, maybe 5. There might have been one I forgot, but I don't think so.
That's not too bad.
I'm
At
pretty
least that's a
sure.
lot. That's
Yeah.
a. That's better. Alcohol would be a little. I'd say
Yeah.
weed is a little bit better than drinking. But
Yeah, because alcohol is just literally poison, just actual just poison. No medical benefit whatsoever at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it do make you feel good.
it does.
Makes
Yeah,
you feel pretty
that's why.
goddamn
But I
great.
don't drink all the time. It makes me fat.
Yes, that is
Makes me
also
too
true.
fat.
But that's why you just got to drink just straight liquor. That's what you like doing anyways, kind of like whiskeys and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's not,
but
not
that
too
group
bad.
that came by earlier.
Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I try not to look at people. Just try to let people do their own shit.
True. A lot of. Pretty sure a bunch of tourists.
Oh yeah, definitely 100%. That's not a shitty thing. It's just a lot of hot women around, but just like, well, fucking, they're gonna be gone in 3 days. So what does it matter?
Try to fuck them in 3 days, I guess.
That doesn't work.
Maybe.
They're just whores. No, just kidding. I don't want to. I gotta have something meaningful. Meaningful. You build up something. With someone for you.
Yeah, but you gotta look for a girl who doesn't have too many problems. That's the hard part
also
too.
true. We all got problems though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, you don't want you don't want to get in a relationship with someone who's like not emotionally there.
Exactly. Or is like in debt, or
Well, in
has
debt,
like
that's
those kind
not a
of problems,
problem. In debt's not a
or
problem.
like multiple warrants out for the rest. That's kind of being in debt is a problem. These are
Okay, but it
varying degrees
depends,
of
like, what
problems.
kind of in debt. Like, are you in debt because you have a mortgage on stuff? Like, that's just normal things to be in debt about.
Or are you in debt to fucking Tony down on the east side? Like that's
I mean,
be a
but
little
a lot
different.
of people are in debt. But I don't think that's an issue whatsoever.
So when I said that, I meant in like the mafia, like that kind. I meant
Oh, like that kind-
serious,
no.
like you're fucked
Jesus
up debt.
Christ.
Not like a bank debt. No, it's like no, I'm gonna break your kneecaps kind of debt.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, I don't want to be involved in that,
Yeah.
but
Or she's the type of person who engages in the breaking of the knees. That's also maybe not.
she's the one
maybe
who
not the
breaks
greatest.
the knees. Yeah,
Exactly. It's a little volatile
that'd be kind of
situation.
cool. I wouldn't mind. That'd be kind of hot if I was with a girl who was
She
like,
broke your knees.
no, but you didn't let me fucking explain.
I know.
It'd be cool, fucking asshole. Let's say it'd be cool if you're like you got with a girl who was like a right hand man to someone in a gang. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, she got the connects and shit. I think that's.
Well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't ask her about any of it.
Well, no,
but
but you can get good shit.
no, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, no, but just by she would just already have it. And
If she spoils me, then that's a different
Exactly.
thing. But like, I'm not gonna go out of my way. Like, hey, I heard Ricardo, he's got some, But no, I'm not. I would be like, oh, it's cool as long as I'm not involved in it. I'm like, I'm all right.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good place to be. Not too close to it, just enough to reap some of the benefits.
Yeah, unless it gets to that point where she gets too deep and they start going after people who are close to her, and they find me, And then they're just like, we gotta whack him. We gotta
Yeah,
whack
well,
him.
that's it
Send a message to her.
depends on who you're dealing with. No,
Yeah, exactly.
it's
I don't know.
it's crazy how like the American mafia and shit. They have their code of honor where it's like they kill families or children or whatever. But if you go to fucking Italy, like with
No,
the
they'll kill
with
you.
La Cosa Nostra, like, actual no, they'll kill fucking everyone. It's like Mexican cartels. Like they don't give a fuck. They will destroy your entire family tree just to say fuck you.
That's why. Yeah, that's why you gotta be loyal. You gotta be loyal.
Exactly.
You gotta be fucking
keep your
loyal.
mouth
Well, just
fucking
look at my
shut.
fucking like cousin both of my cousins I told you about who thought they were hot shit,
Oh yeah,
and they ended up fucking dying because of it.
it's crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
Crazy shit in life.
Have I talked about that?
I just don't. Maybe one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so, actually.
Well, I'll bring it up real quick. I don't remember if I have or not, but one of my
Since we
cousins,
got your attention.
since we have your attention, we're talking about mafias and gangs and cartels and whatnot. Uh, two of my cousins, uh, I'm not involved in it whatsoever, obviously, but I was just here from word from out from my family over there that one of them had passed away like almost 5-6 years ago now, and he was like 20, 22 at the time when it happened. But he was a I think he was like a low time drug dealer or
Oh,
something,
all
and he
right.
thought he was hot shit, and they called him the Lone Coyote, and so like he
Oh
had a nickname
God.
and shit. And then he was just thought he was hot shit, but he was honestly just probably a big pussy. And so he bought a toy gun,
Oh
the ones
God.
with the orange tips,
Yeah.
and he painted it black so he'd carry it around so people wouldn't mess with him.
It's like, well,
And one time at a party, some guys were just fucking with him, and he flashed it to him like, "Hey, don't fuck with me," and shit. And then I guess these guys did not like that
they had
whatsoever.
real guns.
So, and on the way when he was leaving back home, these guys in I don't know a truck or something pulled him over to the side of the road, broke his kneecaps, threw him in a river, and shot him in the back like 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's what happens when you don't be flashing around to stupid people.
Fuck around. More often than not, we'll equal find out.
And that story was pretty crazy when I heard about it. But then my other cousin, who was into it really deep, was making good money apparently or so. Because I would see on his Instagram posts like he'd be out in like the desert in like big old dune buggies jumping mountains
Oh
and shit for
Jesus.
fun and stuff like racing and stuff. I'm
That
like,
does
oh.
sound fun. But
But like,
at what cost?
but like, yeah. So apparently he was just doing shit that his boss didn't like. Apparently,
As you do.
he
Oh God.
came to the States on a visa one time for school, which is what we were told by him. Is that
Okay,
recording?
by him? Yeah.
Okay.
Told by
and,
him.
And so, but apparently that visa wasn't for school. It was just to get out because he was trying to leave for a bit because he was in some hot shit.
Oh Jesus.
And so
with
when
them or with like the Mexican authorities?
no, with like his whatever affiliation he was with,
okay.
And then when he went back, like some months passed by.
Never go back.
Huh?
You can't never go back. You
Well,
can't
the
go back.
visa was only for a week.
Oh,
If
yeah.
he had fucking was on the run, that would have been even worse, you know.
Yeah, true.
So a couple months go by, and they were just at a family party celebrating something. I don't know. Some guys with some guns come in, and they asked for his name. They're like, "If you're here, stand up." And he stood up and
Yep.
shot him right then and there. He fell over, and a bunch of things fell over. A table fell and broke my other cousin's foot
Ah, damn.
because like shit, everybody was just ducking down when that happened. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a good thing to get into,
No. Unless you're at the
Unless
beginning.
unless you have like no family, nothing else going on for you, you want to be loyal to something, and I guess at that point,
and
might as fucking well.
but at that point, I'm sure you could find other outlets to put
Well, I
that
know,
passion
but
shit towards.
depending on
Group
people's
sports.
environment too,
Exactly,
It
yeah.
also depends on how they grow up. But those two, even I remember growing up, were always like sneaky little fucks, One of
Always
them,
up to something.
yeah, always up to something. Especially the first one that I told you about was always up to like kind of being like Eddie from Ed and Eddie, trying to get schemes to make money
Oh,
real
yeah.
quick, playing cards with people in
Oh,
shops. He would take
jeez.
me along since I was like, let's go play cards with these guys. I'm like, okay, you know. And then my other cousin was the same way, a little cheeky bastard, and just trying to pull quick ones in real quick, just stuff like that, just to make money.
Yeah.
They were always just kind of like that. Those two, I would get into fights with the first one a lot.
That's what family does. Just especially when you're kids. You just say something and you just don't like whatever. It's like yeah.
Dude, I remember
Yeah.
I got into a fight with his brother, the first cousin I told you about, his brother one time, and like we were beating up each other. Fucking. Then my mom and my aunt come and separate us, and they drag us away. And then my mom was like pulled me aside, and she's like, "Look, she's like angry. I vividly remember this. She's like, "Look, if that happens again, you beat his ass. I'm not having my son loose to her," or something like that. I was like, "God
Damn.
damn."
Was she related to your mom or was
Yeah,
it
no,
your
they were
dad's?
related to my
Oh,
mom. It
okay.
was her
So,
sister.
oh, okay.
But she just doesn't
Oh,
like
okay.
fucking losing. I guess my mom's
Okay,
just
there
like,
we
"You
go.
beat his ass next time."
Or maybe she just didn't like her sister.
No, I mean she likes her sister,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't
Maybe she didn't
know.
like him, her
I,
nephew.
well,
She's like, that little piece of shit.
I guess not. I don't
Put
know.
him in the
Probably
dirt.
he's a little iffy too, but he's not as bad as his brother. But he's a little iffy too.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's part of that. I don't know if I brought that up before. That's partial reason why I don't want to go see my family in Mexico. I don't really want to go deal with all that bullshit.
Yeah. And who knows what's been brewing between just them
There's a
who are
lot of
there,
shit.
you
One of
know.
my oldest uncle apparently has had another family for a
Oh,
long fucking time,
Jesus.
and so but my aunt isn't gonna leave him because he's has the money for the most part, and he doesn't want to share all the wealth with the other family members for the land and stuff. So my mom is in a constant battle with everybody for after my grandma died a while ago. Like, how should money be separated for the profit of the land? And all the older brothers are like, because my mom and my that uncle are the oldest ones.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're like, well, we should split it up evenly. And that uncle's like, no, fuck that. I'm taking all of it.
Yeah.
So they're just in big old fucking disputes over fucking money and shit. It's retarded.
Just like Game of Thrones. It's just all familial politics. Just like
Yeah.
family politics are the worst politics.
Yeah.
Because emotions are allowed in family politics. They're not allowed in real life politics for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
And that's on my mom's side. My dad's side is a lot more chill and everything. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
my mom's side's crazy.
Yeah, it certainly it do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, but it's whatever.
No, you deal. But the point is, fuck around, find out.
You lay your if you make your bed, you lay in it at some point.
Yep.
So just remember that.
Your lifestyle is your death style.
Yeah,
I
all
think
the
that's
other
a good one.
fucking
All the other good metaphors and aphorisms and whatever.
Yeah, whatevers and
Confucius
whatnot.
say.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Right now, it's not like you said. So you just gotta.
Nothing I can do about it.
Yep. We're all a product of, well, for the most part, of our environments and shit. No, we gotta be more like this area, wild and untamed and bootyful and full of bees.
Gay.
We gotta be full of bees.
Full of bees.
Come with me, Caesar. Ingest the bees.
That's why I use Burt's Bees, dude, for my dry lips.
Oh yeah, it's great. Yeah, nice and plump. For all those stingers, you know.
Yep, those stingers sure do on my lips.
Yeah, just a little bit. You get your cheeks too, a little bit of rouge going. Just boop 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 boop.
Imagine some fucking fuck that like collects like bee stingers and pokes their lips
Just
a
stingers.
little bit every day. They poke it so it puffs up a little bit. So she's like, I like the way it makes my lips feel.
I think some people do that, or that has been done.
Is that a thing? Sounds like
Maybe.
fucking crazy.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
Different cultures, man. They do weird shit, like fucking donkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people like donkeys.
For some reason, I thought in that context you're saying you're like just fucking donkeys. I thought you're just saying in general. But then when I listened to everything, I'm like, oh, I see what he's saying. Yeah.
No, they're fucking donkeys because they're fucking donkeys.
Yeah, no, I understand it now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I heard that on the Super Mega Cast that was uploaded today or yesterday or whatever.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's pretty good. The first 10 minutes or so, they talk about this culture and
Fucking donkeys.
I don't know where it is. Yeah, they fuck donkeys just because the kids, the boys, it's like, well, we girls can't put out yet. It's like, well, you find a donkey and fuck it.
I guess. It's like those people from Papua New Guinea and stuff who fucking fuck the kids to get them in their.
No, they just blow them.
Well, they get them to blow them.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
It was go watch episode whatever that was, like 8
Fuck,
or
I don't
something.
know. That was like 4 or 5. That was just
It was
fucking
early.
audio.
No,
Yes.
no, there was video. I remember because we looked it up and we were scrolling. I remember there was a video.
Was there
for that
video? I
one.
don't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Oh, then that's probably like 12 or
We
something.
only had audio for like the first like 2 or 3.
No, the audio was like the first 10.
What?
Yeah. I know that because I put
remember.
them on my actual YouTube channel before I
think it was
before
like-
I
it was- I
moved them
think-
over to this one.
Yeah, it was 9 or 10 because I remember 11. I went back and putting in the playlist and I was like 11. Where the fuck are the first 10? I was like, oh yeah, it's on your channel.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because at the time I was like, oh, but yeah, you know, things happen over time.
things happen. We get fame and money and women and drugs. And we
Yeah,
squander
right.
it all.
Nick, we're never gonna make money from anything.
Who
We're just doing
knows?
this because we're having fun.
I don't know. Maybe in a few years' time, you know,
I highly doubt it.
steady and loyal fan base of people.
All 232 of you now.
Exactly. It's hopefully it hasn't gone down
That
since
only
last time I
fucking
checked.
like on average like 15, 20 of you guys listen to this
Yeah,
podcast.
That way the podcast about other shit, you know, it's very
Yeah, okay,
very-
other shit 25, 30.
even with other like channels and shit that have like 1 million subscribers. Like if you watch like Your Mom's House Network, that has like I think it's like 1.2 or 1.3 million subscribers.
Yeah.
all those people aren't watching the podcast. Only like 100,000. You know,
Right, I understand that.
it's like that with every like you see it with any channel. No channel has all of their subscriber base watching. You know,
No,
you'll never.
unless you're Mr. Beast.
Yeah, or maybe PewDiePie or something, or you put out some huge like fucking thing that takes the
You
world
put
by
out.
storm.
That's what we got to do to get views. We put
Yeah,
out.
we gotta put out. We gotta start making OnlyFans content.
Dude, I'm telling you, we could do that, and then we should just all the content on the OnlyFans that we should do is just about fans. Like, look at this nice Dyson fan we got today, and we just describe about it.
I saw a video.
Non-sexual whatsoever.
I don't know if it was on Reddit or if someone else was talking about it. There's this guy, and he's in his room, and he's one of those guys. It's like sort of on the spectrum a little bit because he's like, I have this fan here, and he says like the name and like the brand of the year it came out, and I have this standing fan over here. I have this fan over here from 2007 Blue Blade edition. I have this 1987 whatever. And he had like 5 fans going on. So he's like, it feels like a hurricane in here. It's like he's like those train guys, or people. There's weird people on the internet. People who collect shit. Like,
Oh, I know. From the people and shit that you send me that you like to fucking watch, I know there's some weird
even
fucking
like
people on the
that
internet.
guy Morse Critical Charlie. You know who he is, right?
Woo!
Yeah, he's like, whoa, baby. Yeah, he just streams a lot, like every day, and he doesn't always play games. He does like random shit, like he'll go and watch YouTube and shit, and his fans like send him
Right.
videos, and he watches one of this guy who collects toilets, and this dude had so many fucking toilets in his garage or
Oh,
storage or whatever. He had
God.
at least, he had at least 50, and that's probably lowballing it. This dude had toilets on toilets on toilets.
50. What the fuck you doing? All that porcelain.
He just likes toilets. I don't know.
It's like that one lady that I heard about a while ago who collects vacuums and stuff.
Yeah, there's people like, and this guy just said who collects fans. There's people who collect fucking anything, and like Beanie Babies and baseball cards, fucking anything.
Yeah, you can collect
Probably
anything.
Camera stands. There's someone who collects
Pokemon
fucking
cards.
cameras.
I collect Pokemon
Yeah,
cards.
exactly.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I collect it.
There's just some things that people see as having more intrinsic value and more like collectible value, like cards, like Pokemon cards. So that has more intrinsic collectible value because it's like there's a set, and there's like.
Right.
But toilets, like how the fuck do you get to the point where you're collecting goddamn toilets unless you're like dropped on your head at least 7 times as a child?
Maybe he's just bored. He's just like, yeah, they look cool.
He's like, fuck it. I've read every book. I've watched every movie. Fuck it. I'm just gonna start collecting toilets.
Gotta use up all this space somehow.
Yeah, I got this whole warehouse here, and I got all this money. What the fuck am I gonna do with it? Well, I like taking a shit, so let me just make a room where I can shit anywhere and it's fine.
Donate? No. Giveaway? No. Toilets though.
I mean, I can't imagine toilets cost a lot.
Toilets cost a
If
lot.
you're buying a new one, then yeah. But if you're buying like an older one, whatever's like an antique type of sort of fucking
Hey,
thing,
you never know. You don't know. Are you in the toilet market game, Nick? Do you know?
No, I'm not. I'm sad to say I'm not in the toilet game.
Then how do you know?
You're right. I don't.
Some of those old vintage toilets could probably be like
They
a
go for like
couple,
$4, $5, $6. Some of those toilets.
$4, $5, $6. No, probably like a couple $100. I don't
Maybe.
imagine it being any more than 1,000.
I mean, it's a pretty heavy piece of porcelain, so I could assume just the amount of raw material that's there.
The shipping probably
that has to be
costs
worth
more than the actual fucking
yeah,
toilet.
toilets are heavy as fuck. That shipping's expensive.
All that bubble wrap you need for it? Fuck.
Just throw it in there. Just throw it in the truck. Fuck it.
Yeah, bounce around. Hey, your new toilet's here. It's all,
kong.
it's all in pieces. Why is it all broken? Oh, you're supposed to put it together. Here's a bottle of super glue.
Yeah, damn. You flush it, the water starts coming out all the spots, and it just shatters apart while you're taking a shit. This didn't work.
No,
at
he
all.
probably does not shit in all those toilets. He
Treats like a
he probably only
like a
has
Home
one
Depot.
connected to his house, and then the other ones he just like sits on sometimes.
Yeah, no, those imagine he has like 500 like water lines going off of his,
No,
of his
that
main
would be
line
fucking
to get to all the
insane.
toilets.
That would be insane.
Hey man, if you're really into toilets, you will hook all those motherfuckers up.
No, but I don't think
You
he
will
would
make all
though.
those
I don't
toilets
think he
shittable.
would though.
Hey man, I don't know how into toilets that guy was. He had a lot of toilets, dude.
Yeah, but they weren't plugged in to the into anything. They were just there, right?
Hey man, he could add some
Oh,
underground
God.
plumbing.
What the fuck?
That is a neat thought experiment or question. Like this guy, he has so many toilets, but how many does he have installed and hooked up to his water line? How many are actually functioning?
That's the real
toilets?
question.
Is that or is that a whole other dude somewhere on the other side of the country? He's like, no, I that guy has the most toilets. I have the most functioning toilets.
Woo.
His like water bill's like $20,000 a month.
It would be more than 20,000. You got 500 toilets and you use them every fucking day and
God
shit.
damn. So I don't know, man.
Damn.
What-
Probably doesn't even have enough water to shower. He's like, I got to turn the toilet line off real quick so I
I
can
got to
shower.
shower in the toilet. I put one foot in this toilet, one foot in that. I starfish and spread out with each of my hands in a different toilet.
He has a toilet hanging upside down on the
Exactly,
roof.
and he flushes it and it comes
Yeah.
out.
In his bathroom, it's just all toilet themed. The sink's a toilet bowl. The fucking
The,
shower
the, the
head's a
shower
toilet
the shower
bowl.
head is the bowl of a toilet. Yeah.
Oh God, that would be too much at that point.
That'd be. What if you went? You met a girl and she was like rich. She's like, come back to my place, and
All right.
her house is toilet themed. Not just the bathroom, but the entire house is toilet themed. I don't even know what that means.
Well, I mean, if she's not like crazy, but like, you know,
Hold on, wait. I tell you, her house is toilet themed. You say, well, as long as she's not crazy, I think you can't have one without the other. I think
No, 'cause-
toilet themed house and crazy bitch are
no,
are
because
not,
a lot of people have like interesting like houses that are weird and stuff. You know, not all of them are crazy. You know.
but themed after toilets.
Hey
I
man,
think that-
is she high?
Yes, and very rich.
Then I'd fuck her. Yeah.
That's how you never stick your dick in crazy, Caesar. That's the one rule. You don't stick your dick in crazy.
Nick, I've stuck my dick in crazy.
I wish I could just experience it once, just so I could be like, never again, and then
No,
repeat
you know,
the same
it's not
mistakes.
worth it in the end. It's not worth it.
yeah,
It's fun for a while, but not worth it.
She brings out her toilets, and it's just like, fuck. What's the weirdest thing you'd be willing to collect, like toilets? like if you had to pick like one thing to be like, I'm gonna get not every single one, but like one of every kind of like, I'm gonna look in the books and see manufacturing dates of,
Bottle caps, those are cool.
yeah, but that's like, I think
You mean something more obscure?
yeah, because even bottle caps, that's like collectible
Skulls, like human skulls.
No, now you're getting to psychopath crazy territory. That's a little
No,
bit
but I
unhinged.
mean for like historical purposes.
I
You know
meant,
how
like-
museums like
Yeah.
have things on display like that. Like I wouldn't mind having some like there. Like especially if I had like the oh god, what is it called? Like like at the beginning stages of human evolution, as like fucking as we
Oh yeah,
evolved.
like Neanderthal skull
Yeah,
and
like
whatever.
Neanderthal, just to get, and I would have a human skull, but it'd be a fake replica, not an actual human
You
skull.
just go in the desert. It's like, oh, I'm
No.
not gonna report this.
But like I wouldn't mind
do-do-do-do.
having like a few things like that, like little information on the side, like, oh, this is this kind of skull. I'm like, that'd be kind of cool.
I
Like
meant
a
like
museum.
I meant like rulers or like tape or just like weird.
Well, I asked you.
obscure
You said
shit.
more. How is a fucking ruler obscure?
Or just, I meant like weird.
I asked you more obscure shit. Like I meant like
Well, like,
rulers.
'cause
and-
I'm just
Get
like,
the
they're
fuck
like
outta
toilets.
here.
It's like, she said the first one's bottle caps, and that kind of goes with Pokemon cards and shit. Where it's like, all right, they're different, or like Pogs. People like in the '90s, people like Pogs and shit, bottle caps. But like toilets is like that's like weird. It's not crazy like human skulls, but it's weird in its own way.
Look, you said obscure. I'm like, all right, I think that'd be kind of cool, maybe. And you're over here talking about rulers.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
this is my 6-inch ruler. This one's made of metal.
Exactly, like an obscure thing to collect, like toilets and fans and rulers, like weird things that you wouldn't think people would collect.
You think people are collecting skulls?
Some people, yeah, like
Me?
yeah, like psychopaths.
I'm not a
Like
psychopath.
people collect like bugs, or like different like animal, like taxidermists. That's kind of
Yeah.
more like
But I'm talking, like I said, I'm doing for more historical purposes.
yeah.
Like I'll put them like in a row. Like this is where it started, and here's where we are now.
You don't want to be like, this is the model of fire hydrant they used in 1827 England.
No, I don't give a fuck about fire hydrants.
that shipping would be fucking huge.
Yeah, those are heavy too.
Yeah, I wonder if there are like any mechanisms like inside the fire hydrant, like things like a cover and it's like more shit, or if it is just like the pipes coming out that you just open up.
I don't know. Let's ask our friend, the fire hydrant. Hey, how's it going?
Let's ask our friend the fireman that's been sitting patiently over here the entire time.
Yeah, he's like, hey boys.
So hey boys, you got a fire to put out? We could light the fire right here.
Nah.
Yeah, that would burn a lot.
Yeah, and I'd say if we were to do a fire out here, we'd bring a fire extinguisher just to be safe.
Yeah.
You never know.
Someone probably has a fire right here. There's a little circle of rocks.
Yeah,
I'm sure someone
probably.
has.
Some homeless guy who's sleeping out here because
Yeah,
there's nowhere else to go.
like these fucking people who came, it's like tourists. Like, oh, it was a cool little chill. Like this would be a fun spot to like fucking bring some beer.
Fuck.
Bring a George. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of bees.
No, I'd fuck here.
Bring a George Foreman or some shit, a little shitty grill or whatever.
I'd fuck out here.
Nah,
I would.
That's too sandy. Too
So you
too,
bring a towel, a couple towels.
I mean, yeah, but it's too rocky. It wouldn't be comfortable. Like, and it'd be just real. Nah.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe a little blower or something. Just like a little something,
little
something
blow?
to deck the car and then
Little blow.
Yeah, low blow. That's a movie starring Leo Fong.
Gay. No, I'm just kidding.
No, he's Chinese.
Oh, even worse.
I don't know. I think he might be Chinese. I don't know.
Those damn Orientals. No.
Oof.
I mean ornamentals.
Ugh, Margie.
I'm kidding.
Ah, man, what a day we've had.
I think so.
I think we probably wrap it up now. Probably a little bit shorter one, but we've been out here for a while. We had a little bit of an interruption, so
Yeah.
I'm sure we both got shit to do.
I
I don't really, but you probably got to practice. And have you done? What time did you wake up this morning?
10.
Oh yeah, I figured. So, yeah, you
I don't know
probably.
what I'll do. It depends. I might go out with my brother or see if he's still down for it. I'm pretty tired, but I don't really want to put him off since I put him off all the time. Like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm tired. I don't know.
play some Darkest Dungeon. Show your brother Darkest Dungeon.
No, he's not into games
Watch
like
him
that.
break another
He's into
controller.
things that aren't too complex. He
Okay.
doesn't like a lot of
Yeah, Darkest Dungeon is
yeah.
a lot of numbers, a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, let's end off on some music recommendations like always.
Yeah.
Well, Nick, what do you want to give out?
There's a song by Frank Zappa. I know I recommended Frank Zappa, but this one specifically, I forget what it's called because I had it written on my phone, but I'm pretty sure I'll put the name and the image up right here or whatever. But it's called it's something like "Where Has All the Fun Gone?" or "Where Is All the Fun in Music?" or something like that. And I'm pretty sure it's off the Shake Your Booty album. And it's like 33 seconds. And it's just noise, not like noise, but it's like instrumental riffs. It's like a drum going brrr, and then a piano going dun dun dun, and then just drums going, just like no pattern, no song. It's just like noise happening. It's some like audio tracks, people talking and joking, hanging out, and it's not a song, but it is kind of, it's a very interesting track, and I like that it's the name of the song is something like that, where it's like, where has all the fun gone? Because a lot of music nowadays, and even then, it was like produced, it's made like for an audience. A lot of people weren't
Right.
making music for fun or making what they want to make. They were like making it for someone else. In fact, it's a good. It's a good way to look at things, It's just not really in the sense like where's the fun gone, but just like do things for yourself, not for your own enjoyment, not because you want to fucking appease
Right.
masses or fucking sell records or do whatever. Just do your passions and shit and make it fun. Because when you're having fun, that's when it's the best.
Right. That's where it's more pure and raw.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
Um check out the band Good Morning.
Ooh.
There's a
One
great
word, two
song.
words.
One word, I
Is it
think.
morning like the sun or morning
Good
as in
morning.
sad?
Good morning. Like
Okay.
morning, like
Okay.
the sun, yeah.
Yeah.
Check it out. There's a great song that I heard from an album of theirs. Check out the song "You" by Good Morning. It's a nice indie rock vibe. If you're really into indie rock, check it out. I really liked it. There's a little something different.
Sounds like an indie rock band. Good morning.
Good morning, dude.
Yeah.
It's a good band.
Indie rock ain't bad. And with that, we wish you all a happy hiking season.
Yeah,
And-
guys, spring's around the corner, so get out more.
Yeah, we'll probably come out and hike. We'll probably not record out here because
Well,
this is a
no.
fun experience. But
No, this is pretty fun.
if we do have to go fucking, like he says, we gotta go
We gotta
high
go
up.
higher, but
Yeah.
well, I'm not in shape yet for that.
Nah, we'll get there eventually. Maybe someday. Hopefully, maybe not. But you never know.
Bye, guys.
See ya.